My name is Firdaus Khanangarhari, and today we are going to talk about India becoming a space superpower. But before I talk about India, let us think for a moment. Many countries, including India now, have made huge technological advancements. Countries have become big powers. Countries have built economies. Countries have built technological advancements. The question is, why haven't we Muslims made such advancements? We have the money, we have the manpower, we have all the resources, then why are we lagging behind? In my opinion, the only thing we don't have is unity. The Muslim Ummah today is divided. There is no Khilafah anymore. And every country is trying to improve itself. And I don't think it's a bad thing. But in this struggle to improve ourselves, we have forgotten the big picture. We have forgotten the unity of the Muslim Ummah. Our success as an Ummah in worldly matters will only be possible if we act as one Ummah, as one body, as our Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said. If we look at India, less than a century ago, India was a British colony. But today, India belongs in the list of the biggest powers, biggest economies, and biggest technologies. If we Muslims act independently, we will never become a big power. This is my personal belief. We will only become a true power, a true strong ummah, if we become one, if we truly become an ummah, if we work together. We all know the hadith of our Prophet ﷺ, in which he said that the parable of the ummah is like a body. If one part of the body aches, the whole body aches with it. But if we think about this hadith, if the body starts acting on its own, the body will collapse. The body cannot act on its own. It has to work together. And the same goes for the Muslim Ummah. We cannot act as independent different countries. We have tried that and we have failed in it. I'm also realistic that it is not possible that to bring everyone on the table and agree on every single thing. It is not possible, but we at least can agree on the big things and work towards a unity. Now, coming to our today's video topic, the Chandrayaan 3, the Chandrayaan means moon vehicle. The word comes from Sanskrit. Its lander is Vikram. It's named after Vikram Sarabhai, the founder of the ISRO, and the rover is called Pragyan, which means wisdom. Now, before the 23rd of August 2023, there were only three countries that had reached the moon. So you had the United States, you had China, and the former Soviet Union. But after this, India joined the three countries. So now there are four countries who have landed on the moon. Now, India did not succeed in one time. Now, ISRO was established in 1969, so almost 55 years ago. They worked consistently for more than half a century to achieve their goal. And with this achievement, India can boast to say that it has made huge technological advancements and India can reach the moon. What is also unique about India's achievement is that India has landed on the south pole of the moon. And the southern part of the moon is the most difficult part. It is difficult to land on because it's a very uneven surface and full of craters, so it makes it very difficult to land there. A couple of days before India, Russia with Luna 25 also tried to land on the moon, but it failed. What makes it more interesting is that India has spent around $75.6 million, which is less than the half of the budget of what the other countries have spent. So surely a big achievement for India and also for space exploration. If we look at this image, the source is Al Jazeera, we can see that all the blue dots are the places where the United States has landed. The red dots represent the Soviet Union and the yellow dots represent China. So China has also landed on the far side of the moon, but India, Chandrayaan 3 has landed here on the southern pole of the moon. This is a huge achievement for India, especially ISRO, but of course this has also boosted Modi's popularity. And next year it is expected that there will be general elections, so Modi will use this to his advantage. But the BJP has not a positive global image. India has become an Islamophobic country, minorities are being treated very badly, and extremist mobs are encouraged to attack Muslims, so they are not stopped. If you don't stop a criminal, you are encouraging him. Now, with this big achievement, we hope that the extremist politicians, the anti-Muslim politicians, they become more responsible, they act responsibly, and that they will start treating all the Indian citizens equally, whether they belong to the minority or the majority. Please don't get me wrong. I don't have a negative image about India. I think the majority of Indians are peaceful and loving people. I have interacted with many Indians, and the problem is not with India as a country or Indian people. The problem is with the political party, the BJP, inspired by an extremist organization, RSS, and which traces itself back to the Hindutva ideology, and which was very positive towards the Nazi Germany. So that is what worries me, and that group is in power in India, and the leaders of the BJP have a history of open Islamophobia. And that is what is spreading a negative image of India globally. Now, undoubtedly, this was a big achievement for India, but we hope the country becomes more responsible towards its minority. And we also hope that this achievement of India inspires many Muslim countries to focus more on technological advancement. And hopefully, inshallah, our leaders, our people are inspired to unite the Muslim world. Thank you very much for your precious time. Assalamu alaikum.